What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to KISU University. Keep it a stack university. Get your pencil and paper out. I ain't talking about your regular pencil and paper. Man, I'm talking about this holy water. Let's go ahead and indulge into this high quality H2O. So, it's been said that Cooley over here is a fraud. Now, I seen the only thing I seen on the situation is what O'Shea Deuce Jackson said on the first video, and I guess he make content with some white girl, and you know what I mean, he got some white kids and got some colored kids, you know what I mean? So they pretty much trying to crucify him for a fraud. Now, to me, that wasn't enough proof. That wasn't enough proof for me to label him a fraud. To me, that could have been somebody that, could have been profiting off the situation and faking family and faking we some loving family to get that money. When you got a whole bunch of people on here being fake, hey, it is what it is on that. Now, I'm not saying that he fake in regards to that, in regards to whatever you're doing, because I can't put nothing on him that I don't really know too much about. But for me, what I'm seeing all I see is that could be a play, that necessarily might not fall under him, but, he's getting ready to, explain to us what's really going on. Now, if it is a play, it wouldn't make no sense for you to go ahead and come out and give people any inclinations that it is a play, especially that people that's really generally thinking that that's how y'all rock. And even though that is their bad, but I don't think that'll be good for business, But we're gonna see what old boy talking about, and then after that, we're gonna get into something. I guess some female talking about she married a monster, So we're gonna get into both them videos in today's session. So let's get straight into it, man.
Last chance. After this, there's no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and you believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. I know y'all like that, right? So there's a few things that we're going to get into tonight. It's been a lot of noise in these streets, and we're going to explain and expose all the misinformation and propaganda that these reaction channels is doing about Cooley and no Fugazee. So let's get down to business. One of my tenets are manipulation happens when you focus on the effects instead of going to the root, the cause of things. And many viewers out there have been manipulated by watching these reaction channels from these big platforms. So now let's actually go to the root of how this all actually started. So now I'm going to play clip number 1 where they edited things out to make it seem like I said I was a top tier man.
Day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Do you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on.
So none of that shit make you a top tier man.
So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, no, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Okay, before we go, what's your math saying?
A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship.
All right. So you just got finished with that clip.
You know what I mean? I thought that she was getting ready to go ahead and go somewhere, but shit, she said over. She don't know what the hell a top tier man is either, man.
Edited version of the clip. So here's the full version of the clip.
Love.
Right? Let's go ahead and play that.
That is the truth.
Okay, so since
I
we're
don't
speaking
care about
about
going broke or none of that.
So since
You
we're speaking about,
you believe you're a top tier man?
How many single-family houses, single-family homes would it take to equal one multifamily?
By what standard?
By what standard? Well,
I'm
when I'm in a
interested to know.
relationship, I'm not speaking about myself, but
When I'm in a relationship, I'm not speaking about myself, but
Okay,
As you
Selena
can see in
Johnson.
that clip, I never said I was a top tier man. As you can also see in that clip, the woman, she spoke about values. I spoke about tiers. I spoke about the prerequisites, the things that a man has to meet before a woman even gives him a chance. So,
I mean, if we're going off of 6 foot and 6 figures, then no, my nigga, because that ain't the majority of the world anyway, homie. So yeah, man. So since we sitting over there talking about these channels out here spreading falsehood, anybody that follow you and take your word for gospel, nigga, you also spreading some falsehood on that, my nigga. We got to keep this shit a band. Stack,
generally
I tell
speaking,
you,
women
a
are
stack, I
attracted
tell you.
to height, income, and race. That's to get the man in the door. The values and his character and his personality and him being a virtuous individual, that comes after the man meets the woman's prerequisites. So what that woman just stated was manipulation. She spoke about the effects. I actually spoke about the cause. I went to the root of it. So think about it. If a woman actually did meet a man and he embodied all of those values that that woman stated, but he was 5'2" and broke, she wouldn't give him a chance. And most women wouldn't either. Now, since you just watched that clip and you got the truth, now let's get into the next lie that they told.
That's why he thinks he's a top tier man, because he's 6'4" and black. This is why he's the trinket. He's the fetish. But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites. A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids with a single mother who was a BBL Becky.
One, chick does not have a BBL. Y'all saying BBL Becky? Y'all funny. So as you all just witnessed in that clip, it shows that, oh, well, Cooley is saying these things about not dating a single mom, but he's actually dating one. So hypocritical. Well, let's actually play some clips where I always speak about these things on my podcast.
But you ain't say nothing about that 6 figures and being 6 foot.
I've never lied about my life. And I have almost 2 million followers on TikTok where it shows my personal life. So how can they be exposing anything when I put this out there for the world to see? And I've spoke about these things many times on my podcast. You're in the 18 percentile like myself. I have full custody of my kid, right? Difference between me and you is I met my girl when we got together when we were 25. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yes, we both had children. So we came into the relationship with children, but I was young and she was young. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't have to build on anything. We were kind of just young together, figuring things out. Okay, so now you just heard that clip where you got the truth now. Now let's get into another clip where I actually tell men that don't have any kids not to date single moms. Men that do have kids that have full custody of their kids, that's an exception to the rule if you have full custody of your kids, because only 18% of fathers win custody battles. So you're
my nigga, like this my thing, my nigga. You ain't got to get to explaining. I mean, if you condemn, then that's one thing, my nigga. You can't get your Donovan Sharp shit on. You feel me? Talking about this exception, none of that bullshit, my nigga. You got to knock that shit off. But at the end of the day, I don't get why you niggas be getting up on this bitch acting like y'all got to explain something. If you want to sit over there, my nigga, and fuck with you a single mom, then do that shit then. Nigga, like y'all don't niggas don't owe nobody no explanation, but niggas will only get crucified if you sitting over there talking one thing and you doing the opposite. So that's what we trying to get into. Nobody care about your business and what you doing and how you get down is. Niggas is really on to see if niggas is being hypocritical on here, man.
The exception, man. And when you have full custody of your kid, women that don't have kids necessarily don't understand the obligations that it takes when having kids. So if you can find a woman that doesn't have kids that does understand the obligations, that's a great thing. But if you can't, then there's a higher probability that a woman that has kids, she can understand those obligations, but there's many red flags that those single moms be having. So still try to avoid them. But if you can find one that doesn't have all of those red flags, but you have a kid, maybe it's not a bad idea. But still, it's nonsensical to even say, because generally speaking, most of them do. I just happen to be the exception to the rule, and my girl happens to be the exception to the rule. With that being said, I still recommend you guys stay away from single moms. The man has bigger stake if he chooses to date a single.
And then you can also look at it as, if he did it and he experienced something that ain't ideal, why he can't sit over there and tell y'all to stay away from it though? Niggas be looking at the messenger instead of the message.
Mother and take her seriously because she comes with kids. Now, a man that has kids and a woman that has kids, okay, that's a mixed family. It's like, okay, y'all both coming in with baggage. But a man that doesn't have no kids shouldn't look a single mom's way. So there has been no lies. Nothing has been exposed. I've always talked about this stuff on my full panel podcast with women and on my debate shows when I have men on. So a hypocrite is someone that tells someone, I don't do this. That ain't me. I don't stand for this, but then they go head out and do it. That's what a hypocrite is. Just want to let y'all know. That is true. We can all agree to that. So all of these podcasts is making reactions to me. They saying that I'm hypocritical because they think that, oh, here's another red pill guy making talking points like all of these other podcasts. So he must view himself as like a bachelor and this high value guy, where if you watch No Fugazi, I'm not a bachelor, I'm a father. So my values and everything that I embody is much different from these other type of red pill podcasts that y'all watch. Y'all just new people coming in right now, just talking a whole lot. So it's like having an essay on a book that's 20 chapters and you only read 4 of the chapters, and then you make a conclusion off the book based off of those 4 chapters that you read. So a lot of people in the comments and stuff like that currently right now is like, oh, no, he's just trying to cover up. No, bro, you don't watch my content. As you've seen, I lost no subscribers. My Instagram is still the same. So all of this noise and stuff like that, my true supporters are still rocking with me. Y'all just here. Y'all knew. So since y'all knew, y'all going to get this work too. And actually, I am going to open it up for some of the haters because I like the debate and I'm here to roast people today. Welcome to No Fugazi Podcast. State your name. Where you from?
Oh, yeah, my name is Vontae.
Vontae.
Yes, sir. I'm originally from North Carolina, but I stay in Florida now.
Okay, word. What you here to debate? What you here to speak about?
Yeah, I'm listening to what you're saying and everything, though, but it's like, it's so weird because it's like, it's not what you preach out to your community.
Right.
Like, as much as you want to sit here and say that you might have put this out to the world, to the third, everything you say to your community about.
You thought that? Okay, so maybe you didn't see the clips. When did you come into the stream?
Hey, did you know that SMUD is now paying Sacramento homeowners thousands of dollars up rent to put a...
No, you're not.
Well, I've been into the stream.
So you seen the beginning videos where I played little clips that I've spoke about literally the same thing that I said today. I spoke about to my audience. You seen that, right?
Yeah.
So that means that, well, time out. So that means that you're a liar.
It's still contradicting yourself because it's not what you done said in your previous videos. Everything.
No, I've always said that.
Everything.
No.
Right now is what you trying to prove for yourself right now.
No. True. Listen. True. When you watch the videos in the beginning of this live stream, I play clips, not from now. I play clips from previous podcasts, right? Where I said exactly what I'm saying now, meaning that I didn't lie. I've always been truthful about my personal life. My personal life has almost 2 million TikTok followers, right? So you just said that, well, you haven't said this stuff before, but you are now saying it. This is why it's hypocritical. I'm telling you that you're a liar.
How am I lying? I'm telling you what you're coming at your mouth saying stuff about, single mothers and stuff like that. This stuff,
yeah,
true. At your own mouth. Regardless of what it is, but your personal life doesn't match what you're preaching out to the world.
That's true.
Like,
okay, I see what you're saying. So your
personal life is not what you're telling everybody else out here to do.
That's what you think. Got it. Cool. So you just said something that, well,
so it'd have been cool if it'd have been like, look, man, I know I've been telling y'all this, you feel me, but I already did that, and I already see such and such, you know what I mean, and or you could have been like, hey, look, even though my shit may be decent, I'm the exception. to the rule. You know what I mean? My situation is golden. If that's how he view it, you know, he could have he could have went about this in a totally different way. But even though he ain't hiding nothing, right? Which I ain't mad at it. Like I said, even what he doing, which I ain't mad at it. You know, what you gonna do is what you gonna do. But niggas do got a right to go ahead and get at you for sitting over there saying one thing and doing the other. Niggas for sure, you said recreational use. Nigga, you out here blending families. Nigga, you out here taking care of white kids. Nigga, a whole nigga taking care of white kids and shit. So yeah, niggas looking at you like, nigga, what type of nigga you is, man? Shit, nigga.
What you preach out of your mouth is hypocritical to your own personal life, right? So when someone is giving advice or telling someone what's best to do, should they speak about that in the general, or should they speak about it anecdotally? Maybe you may not understand what I'm saying. Say if you have a son, right, for example, and you telling your son, it'll be best that you don't talk to a girl that's dancing on a stripper pole. And then let's say that the son's mother, she was a stripper. Would that be hypocritical for the father to tell his son what's best to do? Yes or no?
No, it wouldn't be. I mean,
that's all and that's all I've been saying. But you should have led with that. You should have been leading with that. You should have known that this was gonna come. Now you out here in defense mode. Now you in defense mode. Even though you wouldn't hide it, it seemed like you in defense mode. As I just said like about a minute or two ago, ain't nothing wrong if you doing it and you see the downfalls in it and you letting other niggas know. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Your situation is what your situation. But then if you looking at it and then you sitting over there talking about the downfalls of that, I mean, ain't you about to get ready to go through the downfalls of being in a similar situation? So then what you doing? How can you give advice and you see what's going on in the situation or what probably is going to happen in the situation, but yet you ain't doing nothing about it? So what type of nigga is you? We can attack this from so many angles, my nigga. It ain't even funny.
He's doing this. He's telling him something that he, from his experience, that he messed up with, right? So
would it be hypocritical? Yes or no?
What? No, it won't be hypocritical.
Okay, so stop it there, True. Stop it there, True. It's true. Just listen. We're gonna walk through the logic okay?
Right.
Let's just walk through the logic, man. Okay, cool. So it wouldn't be hypocritical for a father to tell his son not to do something if he just did it because he wants to advise. Anytime you're giving advice, you want to tell someone what's best to do. So you agree to that.
Right,
so
get it.
He's given advice, general advice to his son, but most
so are you speaking from personal experience? Are you saying your situation is similar to the situations that you speak about? Is that what you going through? So why are you staying? Why you haven't done nothing about it? Come on, my G. We can attack this in so many angles. You just talking to the wrong niggas. That's all.
Of those women he should avoid because most of them are whores. Your camera went off, bro. What happened? So you just proved my point. Now he just went off. So he left. I guess he ain't want to smoke. Who knows? Because he knew he was wrong. He knew he was wrong. Let's get some real logical thinking people in here. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. State your name. Where you from?
Hey, I'm Chris from Palm Beach, Florida.
All right, Chris. And you here for the smoke?
No, I don't want to smoke Cooley, man. I was kind of swayed a little bit. I'm gonna just call out some names. I listened to O'Shea Duke Jackson for years, and I had to put some comments in his comment section because I felt like a lot of people, black people, can be racist. Let me just tell you like this. We can be racist sometimes, overly racist, and I know that's probably people will say that's not possible, but I think it is. And I think that because your old lady is Caucasian, a lot of people want to be against that. They want to say, oh, he with a snow bunny. And that's what I see. More people were pressed on. More, you know that. They were pressed on more that she's Caucasian and she was black. I don't think it would have been too much heat. But because she's white, oh my God, he's with a white woman. We got him now, this and that. And I'm like, oh my God, Dr. Umar. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you because I see your clips. I'm not sure if I follow the channel or not, but I see your clips.
If you've purchased a faulty car, you can get a massive payout like
That's
this.
what Ifa Tuesday.
There you go. I see your clips all over social media, and it's always good knowledge. And I've watched a couple of the podcasts and stuff like that. And everybody says, oh man, that dude be spitting. But with humans, people are always trying to find something to knock you down. If they might think, oh, he's 6'4", he think he all that, or he handsome, the chicks like him and stuff like that. Dudes are gonna hate on other dudes. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? So they like what you're doing. And I've heard even O'Shea say, oh, I like what he's doing, but he was shooting at you. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with him too.
So you are here to admit that you've almost been manipulated by the propaganda.
I can be honest, because if somebody that you rock with, me and O'Shea are not friends, but I followed him for years. If somebody that you rock with is saying one thing, you're going to take your brother's side or you're going to take your homeboy's side. Yeah. So I said, let me watch a couple of videos, and I was just happened to be on YouTube tonight. And I saw this and I said, oh, let me see what he's talking about, because I know everybody was gunning at him or whatever. Yeah. And it just seemed like it was a little bit just overly, just come on, dog. Like the dude didn't do nothing like that. So I watched some of the stuff they put on. I can be honest, one clip that somebody put up is from your, I guess is your TikTok or something. Yeah. With the interracial dating. I think it was with your son or something like that. I didn't really rock with that too much. I didn't, go crazy about it. But I was like, that's a little bit cringe, you know what I'm saying? But it's your thing. That's what y'all want to do. That's you and your old lady want to do. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But there's always going to be somebody that has an opinion. An opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one. You know what I'm saying? So
fair enough,
it's just
man.
like that.
Yo, man, and I would.
Does he have a video that says, "Hey, look, I'm in this type of situation, and this is what I want you guys to learn from it." Like he's sitting over there coming from a teaching point of view. Because a lot of the times, right, like y'all already know me, myself, I use myself as an example all the time, because pretty much all the things that I sit over there and tell you, it comes from personal experience. So I usually, for the more times than not, use myself as an example. Does he often use himself as an example? Now, I'm not going to sit over there and tell y'all that I'm an avid watcher, right? The times that I watch him is the times that we do a reaction to his content, right? But usually if you would have concluded yourself in a situation and put yourself more out there to go ahead and help, you know what I'm saying, with others, then I don't think you would be going through this though, So, but you didn't hide it. So, I mean, just because you didn't hide it don't mean that, you ain't hiding. If you get what I'm saying, just because you ain't hiding it don't mean that you still ain't hiding. That might go over a lot of people's heads, but it is what it is on that one. I ain't about to get to do no explaining. If you know, you know. You understand me? But yeah, man, you talked all this shit and you live in life and you continue to live in a life. So are we saying that what you got going on is exceptions to the rule? Do you put in your content the majority of the time that even though you speak highly against it, that there are exceptions to the rule? And then do you include yourself in that content? If you do, I ain't got shit to say. You know what I mean? You did what you did, nigga. You know what I mean? But if you don't, then regardless of what you think, what your intent may be, there's still an issue, my nigga. Because like I said, even though you wasn't hiding, you still was hiding.
Say that thank you for calling in, Chris, and being mentally strong to say, hey, this is a podcast that I always watch, and this guy's my guy, so I'm going to take it off face value what you did. But then you was also curious to say, let me check up on Cooley and, get his standpoint. You listen, you seen the clips that I've always been a man of my word. I've always spoke about my personal life. I always spoke about, everything. So.
All right. So if he speak about it and he spoke about it and he pretty much telling he used it as teaching point, that, hey, me, myself, I ain't got no problem with it. Nigga, do your thug thizzle, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Do your thug thizzle, nigga. Because nigga, if that's how you getting down, hey, my nigga, that's some real shit. On some real nigga shit, that's some real shit. Now, you know what I mean? Now, like I said, it ain't my place though, but yeah, you as a nigga taking care of white kids though, but but I ain't go. But other than that, nigga, I ain't saying shit. No, it was what it is, my nigga. You know what I mean? And I ain't about to sit over there and dig further to figure out if you did say some shit. That's a waste of my motherfucking time.
Yeah, man. I would say, Chris, bro, I appreciate you.
I didn't know anything about your personal life, and neither did I care because it's not my business. I don't watch you for, what is he doing? That's gay. Like that. Not so I can't say that word.
Now you good.
That's that's not me. And men don't do stuff like that. I'm not.
Hey man, fuck all that, nigga. If that nigga. I ain't saying him though, but man, niggas out here really monitor. Nigga, man, don't get me started on this bullshit, man.
Word about what you're doing in your personal life. I think just like the dude that was on before me, why you getting so emotional about somebody that you don't know? Like I'm sitting here watching this dude getting crazy. I'm like, bro, calm down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, man. And that's the thing. Like the guy previously, he was speaking on something where he contradicted himself right then and there. He said, I put out a hypothetical. He said yes to the hypothetical. I said, my nigga, I matched the hypothetical. So what are you saying? So I'm not a hypocrite. So he tried to call me the hypocrite, but then I matched the hypothetical. So it's like, I am not. So I guess I'm not a hypocrite. So it's people that call in, bro, that have low IQ. People that watch the channel, sometimes they got low IQ, but I want to congratulate you for actually being able to see the truth and not being susceptible to misinformation and propaganda. Salute to you, man. And
that is an important though, regardless if this applies to him or not. That is important. You can look at the election. My nigga, and see how many people fall for that.
Hey, don't stop watching. I would never say don't watch anyone. O'Shea funny. I ain't gonna hold you.
O'Shea has been in the game for a long time. And he's brought a lot of people on, but I still have to be I'm like, hey, bro.
Yeah, you gotta speak true.
Too much.
Yeah, you gotta be true. And I never watched his channel. Only seen a few things and stuff like that. If something maybe went very viral, but yeah, man, funny, man. And no hate on my end. All these people that made the reactions, no hate, but it's just like you put out some propaganda, man. You weren't formally aware of exactly what actually went down. But anyways, Chris, I appreciate the call in. Have a blessed one, brother. I'm gonna see if I can get some haters in here. Have some debates.
All right, now.
Peace. We got DJ Genesis Detroit sends in $2. So why haven't you married her yet? 2016 is 2024. Low IQ people. Real men don't operate based off your standards and what you deem to be right.
Oh God.
Marriage is something that is biblical. The laws currently don't follow the biblical standards of marriage because women are incentivized to divorce a man. So when a man is making a decision about things, he's going to make that decision with reason and logic, not with emotion. So, yeah. Talking silly, man. Brian C sends in $5. Can you speak on the popular belief that you don't like or you don't date black women? Oh yeah, for sure. I've dated black women for sure, man. Bro, my daughter is black. like what? Like nigga, like what did you guys are talking about? Like my daughter, she's mixed, but she's black. Like, what do you mean? But yeah, I've dated black women. Any person that only dates outside their race, they have a problem. They have a problem with self-hate. And they're probably a little racist against their own race. So yeah, don't be like one of those type of guys that only date outside your race. the thing is, white people are 60% of the population. And I think black people are like 15, 20% of the population. So it's more probable for someone to date out their race anyway, because there's more white people. So even with people coming over from other countries, the probability is higher of them to date a white person anyway, just because there's more white people, there's more white chicks. Stop being racist. Like, that's the thing. A lot of you people in the chat, the new people in the chat, it's a lot of hatred that you have in your heart, and you should relinquish that, because it's not going to serve you any good. Hating on other people, it will not serve you any good. We got Eric.
Yeah, okay, nigga. You better be careful,
iTone sends him $5. Okay, did you gain full custody of your daughter before or after you got with your woman? It makes a difference. Bro, I've had full custody of... Y'all got to watch the full episodes, bro. I have full custody of my daughter ever since she was about 3 or 4 years old. So...
Hey, man. More power to you, nigga. Whatever you're doing, nigga. Let's get into the next one, y'all. Shit, it is what it is, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that nigga business, though. Just make sure niggas ain't being hypocritical. But like I said, you know what I mean? Judging by these niggas that been fucking with this nigga, man, and judging by he only put a clip up of what happened in the live, I'm pretty sure more niggas probably came with some receipts, my nigga. Something tell me that, you know, for the most part, he ain't been open with it, you know, as one may think that he, or at least he would try to make niggas believe that he was, you know what I'm saying? Just because he done put it out there, you know what I mean? But hey, any nigga that call him out, I mean, you got a right to call him out though, but you know, I see it a little different though. But then at the end of the day, you know, the information that I got, nigga, it is what it is. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. I'm still gonna react to this nigga when he sit over there and got them Baba twats up there, you understand me, running a motherfucking mouth. It is what it is, Cooley. Let's get to the next one, babe. Little busy talking about she married a monster. She married a monster. You know what I'm saying? I figured that's how that was gonna go too. I figured that's how that shit was gonna go. It was what it does, but shit. Like I said, if he was being honest, nigga, I respect it. If he wasn't though, shit, nigga, hey, the crucifixion that come your way, nigga, shit, nigga, you gotta take it. All right, man. So this BZ said, man, that she married a monster. Let's see what the hell she talking about, man. Glossy ass forehead.
Ladies, hi trophies. Welcome back.
Did she
to my
marry
channel.
a white boy
welcome
or
if you're
did she
new
marry
here.
a nigga?
If you hear any noise in the background, that's the new baby.
Interesting.
A lot has happened since the last time that I recorded. I think the last time you guys saw me, I was in my second trimester. And yeah, I think I did post an update in the community section when the baby was born. And I said that I would be back soon. And that was a few months ago now. I thought that when I came back on here that
Dilla said this shit crazy.
It would be to maybe do like some kind of newborn favorites or meet my new baby or something like that.
Let me get dialed in for this shit real quick. Eliminate all distractions.
Unfortunately, it's been a little over a month since I had to end up leaving my husband.
A little bit over a month. Okay. Since you left your husband. Okay. So we'll keep that in mind.
I honestly don't even really know where to start.
Nigga, start from the beginning.
With this, just because it's just such a hard topic.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like when shit go like this, my nigga, hey, my nigga, like the the room when sadness and shit is going down, hey, that shit don't be getting to me, my nigga. Unless it be some sicko shit like a motherfucking fucker with some kids or some shit like that. You know what I mean, nigga? Other than that, my nigga, like, don't too much sit over there and alter nigga my tone. So if you was expecting for a nigga to sit over there and have some compassion or some shit, my nigga, you probably watching the wrong nigga.
And I honestly thought that by the time I got on here that
Larry,
I wouldn't have any tears left because I've just cried so much.
Okay, let's see if you can reach to me. Let's see if you can talk to me. What you going through? Spit it
It's
out.
like I built this channel and this whole brand around being this man's wife and
Interesting.
trying to
This shit already rubbing me the wrong way. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This shit is already rubbing me on the wrong way because I ain't gonna lie. Just for them words alone, it seemed like you sit over there and look past a whole lot of things because it was beneficial to you. And now shit done hit the fan. Now all of a sudden, nigga, you ready to go ahead and cry. You understand me? That's what I'm getting. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting from it already.
teach other women how to attract good men and provider men and all these different things.
Oh,
and,
shit. Like that?
I truly held my husband or saw him as the bar.
Damn.
For what every woman should, type of man that or type of husband that every woman should aspire to have. And
Man, don't tell me, my nigga. Oh man. Damn, man. All right, man. Let's get through it, man. I really gotta focus now.
I didn't realize that the person I married was actually going to be my biggest nightmare.
All right.
So basically, when I first met my husband, as I've already talked about in another video, I think it was my single mom video. I explained, a little bit about how we met, and I really thought that man was my Prince Charming.
The fuck?
So when I first met my husband, I thought that he was my Prince Charming. I thought that he was my knight in shining armor.
Man, this bitch watching too much Diddy.
He portrayed himself to be this amazing, upright, righteous Christian man.
Nigga. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And I believed him.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I could just hear some of the man, my nigga. Cause I could just tell you right now, whatever the fuck get ready to happen, if he did do that shit, I ain't blaming. I mean, because nigga, regardless, my nigga, right? Nigga, that's some fucked up shit, or nigga, should no nigga be doing whatever the fuck he did if he did it. But listening to this Beezy, it sounds like she overlooked a whole lot of things for something. And now you feel me, because she chose to overlook it because she's seen the signs. Now the ultimate has happened.
I think shortly after we got married, and this is something that I haven't talked about, I started noticing like certain things changed.
There we go. There we go. There we go. I knew it. And then you ain't. All right, there we go.
With him. And I just started to see a few things that I didn't
People
like.
are so predictable.
But I honestly thought that some of these were things that I could get past. It's like sad to even say like I could get past some of these things.
Hold on, why that shit skip?
I don't even know where to start.
Y'all seen that? Why that shit skip like that?
6 weeks ago, I
cut that
was
off?
Changing my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter.
Oh, nigga.
And
hell no. Hell no, man.
I noticed that when I changed her, she was
nigga
red and very sensitive.
Man, nigga.
And
man,
immediately my first thought was, did someone touch her?
Nigga.
Oh God.
What the fuck got going on here, my nigga? Nigga.
So I asked her, I said, baby, did somebody touch you?
You said you was changing your daughter? You said you were changing your daughter, then she asked if somebody. How old is your daughter? Huh? How old is your daughter?
Ended up saying it was daddy.
Oh, nigga. Nigga.
I felt like my world ended on that day.
Nigga.
My husband wasn't home at the time when she told me, but I knew he would be coming home soon, so all I could do was just say, don't tell him that you told me. And I just instantly started trying to think of how I could get my kids out of the house. Because I knew if I confronted him or asked him about it, that he would just lie. And that he would probably just continue to keep doing stuff to her, but just become more covert or more sneaky or whatever. As soon as my husband got home, he was actually picking up the boys from school, my 2 older boys from school.
The boys?
As soon as he got home, I told him that I was gonna go Halloween shopping with my sister because I just needed an excuse to get out of the house with all the kids. And I knew if I said something like, oh, I'm going to the grocery store, that it would be suspicious. Like, why am I bringing all the kids and like packing things, like things that we would need and things like that. So going Halloween shopping was the best thing I could think of to just hurry up and get the kids out of the house. I'm sorry, I had to get myself together. So when I got to the hospital, they basically told me that we had to go to another hospital because they didn't do physical exams, like that kind of physical exam there.
God damn.
So a police officer escorted the kids and I to another hospital where they were able to evaluate my daughters. It ended up coming out that he had actually been touching both of my daughters, who are only 2 and 4 years old. It still feels like a dream. Like, when this first happened, I just kept waking up every day and just hoping that this was a dream. Because it's literally my worst nightmare. It's my worst nightmare. I myself am a product of RAPE. That's how
That shit makes sense. That shit makes sense now. Nigga. I don't give a fuck how insensitive this shit may come across. She ignored the fucking signs. Now, I'm not saying excusing what this nigga done did, because in our reality, this nigga life should be took on some real nigga shit. But also, she chose to ignore the signs. I know she did. That nigga done gave some motherfucking weirdo signs, my nigga. I'm telling you. These motherfuckers don't be gang goofy to this shit. That motherfucker gave some weirdo sign, like she said, she acknowledged it. She ain't gonna fully keep that shit a stack. You are a product of that. You've already got your trauma or whatever the case, if that shit was really true on your end. If this shit is true. I don't know if this shit true. I ain't even gonna lie. The bitch looked like a liar. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to you, my nigga. So you know what I mean? If this shit is true, because we could be sitting over there talking about a motherfucking dude, you know what I'm saying, that could be innocent. I don't know. But if he ain't innocent, that motherfucker should be offed, right? I don't give a fuck how anybody see it. That motherfucker should be offed. If this bitch was telling me something, I wouldn't believe it. But you know what I mean? It's hard for me to give a broad the benefit of the doubt in anything, my nigga. Just these motherfuckers always be lying and shit. So it's hard for me to give a broad the benefit of the doubt in a lot of things. But let's just go ahead and say that this shit is true. I already told you about old boy, but we ain't gonna act like you ain't. You failed to look at the signs early on impacted your kids. You got 4 kids with this motherfucker. Or if I could be missing, I know you said 2, if I'm not mistaken, you said 2 sons, 2 girls. You got 4 kids with this motherfucker. You said that this motherfucker was a Christian man. And I know for a fact this motherfucker done showed you signs that he wasn't about what he was talking about. He said he a good Christian man. You was head over heels. Or you went to go ahead and look for somebody that's satisfied, you know what I mean? Some of the things that you done went, that you understand me, that you done been through. And so that shit clouded your judgment and your ability to choose a man. And then when you seen some of that certain shit that probably should have warranted for you to be very concerned, you chose to ignore that shit, which in turn led to this. Everything that we do, it has compound movements to it. It has after effects. It has reactions to it. There's cause and effect to everything that we do, my nigga. Whether you choose to address something or not, nigga, there's cause and effect to it, my nigga. These motherfuckers really, I have a hard time. Like, you can't be that fucking game goofy to not see a weirdo motherfucker, man. Every motherfucker, my nigga, that I've ever been around that was a weirdo, nigga, I got weirdo motherfucking. I'm like, this motherfucker seemed like a goddamn weirdo, and I'll be like, I wouldn't be surprised if such and such got this allegations or something against him. And what do you know? That motherfucker ended up down the line getting into some shit that kind of further proved on what I thought originally about the motherfucker. You gotta pay attention, nigga. Even if they don't say nothing, nigga, there's actions that you need to do to pay attention. Male or female, you gotta open up your fucking eyes. You motherfuckers be so elated to go fuck with somebody that you choose to go ahead and ignore signs that you know that should be addressed. You done married this weirdo motherfucker. You probably done told him about your situation. He probably done put you mentally at ease, so you overlook some of that weirdo shit that he done did. If this shit is true. If it is true. Cause nigga, on the internet, you don't know what to believe no more, nigga. You don't know what to believe no more. I done heard motherfuckers sit over there lying on a motherfucker worse. But if she confirmed that shit and it back, hey, nigga, like I told you, nigga, I told you in my thoughts in regards to old boy. But I know for a fact that she didn't take her motherfucking precautions in regards to this. Now, there's certain shit, right? Parents, at least good parents, do their best to try to protect their kids from certain situations. But there comes a point in time that there may be a time where your eyes is not on that kid. Whether it be at school, something could happen at school, whatever the case may be, your eyes is not on that kid. So you at the mercy to whatever program or grandma, grandpa, or whatever the fuck the case may be. I get that. You know what I mean? I get it. But motherfuckers got to do better though, bro. Because a lot of these parents, they be so like, and I'm just speaking on parents in general, like, they so fucking trustworthy to strangers, nigga. They trustworthy to strangers. You don't know this motherfucker. Why you leaving your kid with this motherfucker? Why? And it'd be a lot of these females that doing that shit though. Let's keep that shit a motherfucking stack. It'd be a lot of these females that be making poor ass decisions when it comes down to putting their kids in jeopardy. Picking men like this. The decision making is poor. So we gotta keep that shit a stack about that too, my nigga. We gotta keep that shit a stack. On God, and if she lying, on God, and if she lying, nigga, at minimum, I say she should serve 20 years at minimum. And I say that's minimum punishment, nigga. Because you fucking with niggas' reputation. You fucking with niggas' lies. Because these bitches be lying, my nigga. Like I said, I don't give a fuck if I come off insensitive to the matter. Because how the fuck would I know? I don't know. I'm just looking at a motherfucking YouTube video. And my thing is, but here my thing though. Before you sit over there and cry and come to and playing Captain Save-A-Hole for the bitch. Why the fuck is she coming to YouTube with this shit? But you want to, what motherfuckers gonna say? Oh, I want to let other people know about my pain. The fuck? What do you mean? What they gonna say? Oh, me too, sis. I went through the same thing, sis. Me too. Then what? Oh, I just want to bring awareness. The fuck? Nigga, how about bring solutions to the problem? All this awareness shit, that's like when motherfuckers sit over there wearing pink for this breast cancer to wear. Okay, nigga, you don't wear pink, nigga. All right, cool. So what we doing now, nigga? Well, nigga, come on, bro, nigga. You wearing pink today. Oh, okay, cute. How cute, nigga. You just wanted to profit off of this shit. You profiting off your kid pain. That's why I look at this bitch some certain type of way. You trying to profit off your kid, but your kid, if this shit happen, your kids is forever gonna be damaged by this, nigga. Forever. And it's gonna impact, if they got kids in the future, it's gonna impact them too. So it's gonna hit multiple generations, nigga. And here come your dog ass want to sit over here and profit off your motherfucking kids' pain, nigga. And I'm supposed to respect that? These bitches do this. These bitches be coming through with some outrageous shit. Just like that one bitch, man, that got that motherfucking shit. That little that AIDS type shit. When she tell her story, she put herself in that motherfucking predicament, nigga. Oh, we supposed to feel sorry for the bitch after she done put herself in that predicament. Get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers be making some poor ass, dumb ass decisions. You profiting off your, come on, my nigga. You got to be better than that. This ain't no shit that you take to the internet. You better have sit over there and took this shit to the motherfucking police, nigga. That's what you better had done.
I came to be, and was also, abused as a child.
Oh,
my
hell yeah.
neighbor's husband. And I specifically prayed to God that my children would never, ever, ever have to go through this. And I'm just not quite sure how this happened, why this happened.
It's always these colored bitches.
I just don't know how he was able to get away with it and so sneaky. Because with my own trauma, I watch my kids like a hawk.
Evidently you didn't.
Like, I don't like them sitting on people's laps.
Hell nah. I'm with you on that.
None of that. And he knows how much I cannot stand men like him. And to think like,
so the same shit that could have occurred with you, you couldn't look at potentially the same signs. You would think that you would be a veteran in this shit. They know how to identify that shit, right? Evidently not. That's why I keep telling you motherfuckers over and over again. No matter what these bubble cop twats say, real men, they need the real men, nigga. They need real men. You see it, bro. Come on, my nigga. They can't pick right. They can't make right decisions. Come on, my nigga. How often do you run into a bitch, my nigga, that make good decisions in her life? How often? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Shit, nigga, it probably be like Aaliyah. Them decisions is like 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on.
I couldn't even go to sleep in my own house and know that my children are safe.
You still sleeping with the nigga? Hold up, nigga, did I miss that?
And to think like I couldn't even go to sleep in my own house and know that my children are safe.
So you still had them kids up in there with that nigga? You still sleeping in the same with this nigga after he done did that shit?
Just by me going to sleep, my children were left unprotected.
Niggas ain't going to war for this shit? Nigga, like, fuck we doing here? Nigga, like, nigga, what? You thought No Limit Soldier was, nigga, what? Nigga, follow folk boy, playing with the big talk. What? All bets are off on that shit. You still going to sleep with the nigga? What's wrong with this bitch? That nigga must got you financially tied up, huh? Like Larry said, bitch was out there gold digging, huh? I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with the broke. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get down, nigga. That sound like a bitch that's tied up. Cause any bitch with that mama instinct, nigga, she ain't gonna keep sleeping in the same house in the same bed with the nigga. She gone. What you mean? What type of bitch is this? But you said that you watch your kid like a. Come on, my nigga.
So I don't know what the future of this channel is gonna be.
You worried about a channel, bitch? Bro, nigga, you got some. Bro, you worried about a channel, bitch? After this? Come on, my nigga.
I don't know if I'm gonna change the name or what.
Come on, my nigga. This bitch worried about a channel, though. Kids done sit over there experience the ultimate, and she worried about some fucking channel, nigga.
Yeah.
These bitches is poor moms. You's a fucking poor mom. You worried about a fucking channel. After this motherfucking your so-called husband was sitting over there trying to put some dick in your motherfucking kids, and you worried about a fucking channel. Loser ass bitch. So I be trying to tell you about these loser ass hoes, nigga. Why are we worried about a fucking channel? Bitches are losers. Stupid ass bubble cot twat. Fuck is you talking about, my nigga? How the fuck we fired up, nigga? And the shit ain't, come on, my nigga. You, like I said, my nigga, this shit better not be no motherfucking falsehood, bro. Cause this shit especially at the end ain't making no sense to me. You still worried about, cause if you still worried about that means that nigga still up in the fucking house. And you still sleeping in there, nigga still playing a wife, nigga. After the motherfucking nigga done did that shit to your daughters, nigga. What is you talking about, nigga? Whether you lying or not, bitch, you make yourself look bad. Dumb bitch. That's what I be saying, my nigga. Ain't nobody worried about what these motherfuckers be talking about. What is you doing here? Bitch, you better have made a motherfucking video, you feel me, being more specific. Because the shit that we got don't make no motherfucking sense. It don't. Shit dumb, nigga. You should have, nigga, what? That nigga should be gone. Fuck you mean? He should be out of here, bro. Nigga, like I said, what race is this nigga? Smack, who is this nigga? I'm trying to ask G's Google this nigga. I'm trying to find somebody who knew this nigga. Smack. Who is this nigga? Come on, Smack. Smack, who is this nigga? Man, this bitch, man. Y'all see what I be talking about the whole time? This ain't no shit that you make no. This ain't no shit. See that shit that we was talking about the other day about how everything ain't content. Nigga, this ain't content, bro. This real life shit. They gonna be years down the line, they gonna look at like, hold up, mom's just nigga, they gonna piece this shit together. Jesus, nigga. What the fuck going on, my nigga? Yeah, man. The more and more I see shit like this, the more and more I understand. Nigga, I needs to be appearing more on this motherfucking channel more and more and more. Cause what the fuck is niggas? What the fuck is this shit, man? What the fuck is this? Nigga, this bitch, man. She ought to be ashamed of her motherfucking self, man. Hey, now you see what the fuck I mean? Like, she even said that shit. She experienced shit. Now her kids experience shit. Now her kids is gonna experience this shit. You see how this shit go down? You see how this shit go down? Come on, nigga. If she really experienced that, it all stems from her poor decision making. Come on, man. Damn, man. Nigga, let me go pick up. Yeah, man. This shit crazy, man. Hey, man, I guess we're gonna have to get more busier. I see, nigga. It is what it is, man. Y'all see shit similar to this, or even remotely, or even that need to be addressed, man. Put that shit in the comment section for it, nigga. And let's get down to business, man. This shit is crazy, my nigga. Members, I might have to go in on this stupid bitch, man. Nigga, I might have to go live on this bitch, man. Hey, man, I might have to go live for this dumbass bitch, man. Hey, man. Hey, we up out of here, y'all. To the next one, y'all. We gone.